There we go. Good morning. Morning, good morning. Hope everyone's doing well. It's a Friday morning. Yay, happy Friday, everybody. Doing things, I guess, a little different off of my normal schedule. Doing a morning stream today since I guess I missed Wednesday morning, right? Um, so this will be fun. Just here to have some coffee, maybe watch a few videos, and I think we'll pick up later here in a little bit. Maybe play some Final Fantasy IX again. Pick up from last night. It was fun. Let's see what we got here. Oops. Hey, there we go.
A lot of video games use or adapt ideas from other games. It can lead to some great stuff, but
Okay.
sometimes a game can just blatantly rip something off and just feel like a lazy clone.
All
We've
right.
seen it for as long as the video game industry has existed. There are a lot of examples out there, but today we've narrowed it down to 10 egregious ones we wanted to chat about. So let's get started off with number 10. Enchanted Portals stands accused of ripping off Cuphead.
Cuphead.
And I
Yep.
mean, look at it. It
It's
is straight up
Cuphead with
Cuphead.
pimples.
This is more recent. This is from 2003, and it
Yeah,
actually
it really
has some
is.
defenders. Some people claim it's not really as bad as people are saying, but ultimately, people look at this and see it as a blatant ripoff of Cuphead, and clearly took to Steam reviews to voice that opinion. This is the only game this studio has made, and clearly they were heavily inspired by Cuphead. And I think if you can say anything good about this game,
I
other
wouldn't
than its
necessarily
feeling and
say
looking
it is
exactly
a
the
complete
same, from
ripoff,
like the little
but
spinny flippy jump
the artwork
animations to the
has
way the characters
the
fire the
feeling.
bullets, all
That
of
is
that
for
just
sure.
feels so strikingly too similar to Cuphead, but at the very least, they do have their own cool creative bosses. Yes, those bosses are absolutely almost in the same art style as Cuphead,
Heavily
but Cuphead
inspired.
didn't
That's for
invent
sure.
that art style. There are some creative little bits here, like a boss that's kind of like a Beethoven character, an evil cow with a ray gun, just cool, zany stuff. The problem is that it's clunkier and repetitive and just way less put together than something like Cuphead. Cuphead oozes quality and precision and clearly took years and years to perfect.
The other one does look a little clunky. It does. It does look a little clunky.
Enchanted Portals is way less precise. There's a little bit more latency to the jumping. The sound isn't quite as good, and all of it just, like I said, feels repetitive. And I think this is absolutely a shame because
There's
with
a
how
pizza on the
fantastic
roof.
and unique
It's a
Cuphead is,
party.
it should inspire cool other games like it. Just maybe ones that don't feel as half-assed and quickly thrown together as much as this one. Again, it does have some defenders, but reviews are really this one, okay?
Number
This
9.
was just a very specific moment in gaming time. Genshin Impact is now huge. It is a billion-dollar franchise on both mobile and consoles. People absolutely are obsessed with it, but when this thing was first announced, it was quickly dismissed by a lot of the hardcore gaming community as a Zelda Breath of the Wild ripoff. The initial looks at this game were big,
Okay.
grassy plains, blue skies, and lots of game mechanics that just kind of felt similar to Breath of the Wild. The way the climbing worked, the way the stamina wheel looked almost exactly the same as Breath of the Wild. It's kind of funny to look back at this discourse because the game managed to get so many fans and ultimately be pretty good that it washed away all this criticism. But at first glance, yes, Genshin Impact did just kind of look like Breath of the Wild.
So bad.
Thankfully, it has gone. Next over at number 8, we have the War Z, or the Wars. I don't know what they were going for here, but this one quickly faded from memory because this was trying to capitalize on the viral success of DayZ.
Oh,
DayZ,
okay,
of
sure.
course, the Arma 3 mod, took the world by storm, really pioneered a fun multiplayer.
Moving on.
Next over at number 7, we have PlayStation All-Stars Battle Royale. This is a silly one, but obviously people compare this to Super Smash Bros. And saying PlayStation took Nintendo's idea. Now, the platform fighter thing was really pioneered by Super Smash Bros., gathering all their IP,
Sure,
their
absolutely
characters.
it
But so many
was.
other places have done it since that I don't really think it's that big of a deal anymore. But still, PlayStation All-Stars Battle Royale was definitely really just Super Smash Bros. With PlayStation characters.
It's awesome. I feel like I never played this, and I now almost really, really want to.
Nathan Drake, Rapper the Rapper, Kratos, whoever you wanted, you could fight on PlayStation-themed arenas, and, it was kind of cool. It wasn't anywhere near as good as Super Smash Bros. They tried to make it different, basically kind of ended up making a worse game, but it made some people happy. It made a lot of PlayStation fans happy. Believe it or not, Sony actually put Super Smash Bros. As a search tag in their YouTube trailers for this game. So they knew what they were doing.
Okay.
They wanted Super Smash Bros. For PlayStation. And
I'm not
damn
mad
it,
at
they
that.
did it. That being said, as kind of interesting as it was and how it did have a fan base, it clearly didn't have the legs of something like Super Smash Bros. And is now kind of just in the annals of video game history.
Oh, nice.
Next over at number 6, we have Gleamlight. Now, this 2019 game
That
is
was the worst
famous
character.
notoriously for being blasted by players for being a ripoff of Hollow Knight.
I
Look at
mean-
it on screen here. You could judge for yourself, but unfortunately, this game did not get good
That
reviews.
kind of looks like
Nintendo Life in particular hated
the same
it
picture.
and billed it as, and I quote, an appallingly bad Hollow Knight clone. Now, I liked Hollow Knight's spin on Metroidvania style gameplay. I think other games could really run with that, but like stylistically here, vibes, everything really just does feel a lot like Hollow Knight. I think if anything, I'm surprised we haven't seen more games like this just to fill the void and the wait for Hollow Knight Silk Song. People are still waiting for that follow-up to Hollow Knight. It's been years and years and years. I feel like I'm a different person from when that was announced to now. So for Gleamlight being considered like
It's
a Hollow Knight
changed me, man.
ripoff, I'm actually
It's
just
changed
surprised
me.
we haven't gotten more. Next over at number 5, we have Saints Row. This one's really funny to look back at. The humble beginnings. This thing wasn't really a big deal, but of course it was by many people criticized for ripping off Grand Theft Auto. Grand Theft
Sure.
Auto was absolutely huge at the time, and some games tried to capitalize on that success and do open world things, but Saints Row was really just going for another open world crime game thing, kind of reminiscent of like a San Andreas, and some gaming fans were pissed at the time, and I remember like gaming media trying to pit it as like Grand Theft Auto versus Saints Row. I really think there's not a ton of comparison, because some people were just happy to get some other GTA-like game on their first next-gen consoles, like the Xbox 360, because people were still waiting for Grand Theft Auto 4, so Saints Row was kind of a weird, different little thing. Now, you can say that the original Saints Row is a copy job in some ways, but it still had a lot of different elements in it that made it feel different. The world, the type of gangsters in it just kind of stood out from Grand Theft Auto. Then the second game really stood on its own by focusing on like the character customization, a lot of the chaos and the goofier, zanier antics. Very quickly, I think the series managed to stand apart from Grand Theft Auto. And honestly, the whole Saints Row 1 versus Grand Theft Auto, it's a ripoff thing. I don't really think it mattered too much. It didn't matter to me then because I just wanted something to play. But now, with the way the newer Saints Row games are, we don't even think about this. And unfortunately, Saints Row is no longer. That last game was like a attempted return to glory, but it wasn't very good, and the studio shut down. So I guess if you're doing a versus thing, Grand Theft Auto won, but still, there are a lot of Saints Row fans out there. Next over at number 4, we have Pal World. This is an easy,
Pal
more recent one. I don't think we need to relitigate all of it, but Pal World has been claimed by many to be ripping off Pokemon. I mean, the game is kind of like Rust survival game with the ability to catch Pokemon and use them. I mean, they're not called Pokemon, they're called pals, but yeah, basically the same gist. You're throwing Pokeballs
Palemons.
at things, you're catching them, you're leveling them up, but there's a lot of interesting and pretty compelling survival game elements attached to it. That being said, there was a lot of information thrown around in the early days of designs being strikingly similar to Pokemon designs. Accusations that artists were literally just tracing Pokemon characters and adding little different things to that. Some of that has been debunked. Obviously, some characters do feel heavily inspired
I
by
was just
Pokemon,
about to
but
say
in the grand scheme of things, I
heavily
don't think it really
inspired.
mattered much. Pal World went on to be a big success. It is still a game in early access, so
It's fun. I play it.
Phoenix's attempt at doing something like Splatoon, except it's foam. And you're not squid people, you're just regular people. But gameplay wise, it was going for that type of thing. You cover the area in your colored thing, that helps you move faster. If enemies get stuck in that stuff, they move slower. You can quickly zip around in these different colors that you place down. Slam dunking your enemies, you know, that type of game mode type of thing. But I'd say Foam Stars tried a little bit. It definitely had some unique elements and weird character types. The style was different, and the ability to use foam actually allowed you to stack up and build up foam, so you could almost kind of build up like little Fortnite towers where you could change elevation and get up high and, you know, get a sort
That's
of
kind of cool,
vantage
actually.
point. So I will say it is different,
Small
but
terrain
seriously,
bonuses.
they still just set out to do a Splatoon type thing. They tried to do that and they failed. It didn't seem like anybody was really interested in this one. Like I said, I actually gave it a shot. I found it to be kind of fun, but unfortunately pretty forgettable.
Fun
And
enough.
in this state of gaming where there's just so many games begging for your time, you can't really go for a forgettable multiplayer game like this. Has been billed by some players kind of as a Chinese ripoff of Team Fortress 2. This is a brazen knockoff, though. I mean, look at it. It even has the Meet the Classes style videos. Those videos, of course, are nowhere near as good as what we saw with, you know, the incredible animations and fun stuff from Team Fortress 2. But I mean, look at the game here. From the maps, sort of, but really the weapons, the way they look, Now down at number one, we have the great Gianna Sisters. This is a classic. This is a legend at this point, so spare me if you've heard this one, but for video game history, we got to talk about it. This is a blatant ripoff of the Super Mario Brothers. Like, straight up. Like, it's the girl version with doing very, very little, the bare minimum to feel legally distinct and different from Super Mario Brothers. This was basically the Super Mario game for everything other than the NES. It was for the Amiga, the Atari ST, the Commodore 64, the MSX, and it was very quickly taken off of store shelves because Nintendo did their thing. They were down with the lawyering up way back when in 1987. Having said that, people did play this. This is a known game. This isn't like an old little disappeared thing. People played this weird busted game, this like clear Mario ripoff. From the way the levels are designed, it is literally almost exactly the same, but like with a color palette swap. The gameplay was just...
The history of gaming is a mixed bag. There's a lot of high points, but ooh, there are a lot of low points. And while celebrating the good is important, it's also important to talk about the bad. Without knowledge, history is doomed to repeat itself, is it not? Hi folks, it's Falcon, and today on Game Ranks, 10 of gaming's biggest tragedies. Starting off at number 10, I think we're going to touch on something that's going to hit home for a lot of people here. I mean, the gradual decline of the Xbox brand. In the mid-2000s, Xbox was riding pretty high. The Xbox 360 was easily outside
more so just based because it's nostalgic, right?
They basically kickstarted
either everyone had an Xbox or someone's friend had an Xbox growing up, so like everyone knows Xbox.
Major issues like the Red Ring of Death, which by the way cost Microsoft $1.15 billion to fix. They were riding high. Part of it was that...
Moving on.
At number 9, great game studios condemned to the Call of Duty mines. Recently, Activision revealed that literally all of its core studios were working on one game and one game only. And you know what it is. I don't need to say it, but I'm going to say it anyway because this is a list and I kind of have to.
Gross.
It's Call of Duty. As of October 2023, the series has sold over
I said it. I'm sorry if it upsets anyone.
And has generated over $30 billion. It's Activision's cash cow, and they're never going to stop milking it as long as people are buying it. So, I mean, is it that big of a surprise? I don't know. But at first, the monster that was Call of Duty was relatively small. It was made up of a single studio, Infinity Ward, and they're basically just guys that jumped ship from EA's Medal of Honor franchise. Then there was Treyarch, the first developer that was swallowed up into the beast's
Moving
And
on.
number 8, the slow decline of physical games. The death of physical media has been a long, labored process. And I'm not going
Okay.
to tell you that
Yeah, I'll give you
physical
that
media
one.
is automatically better. But I am going to tell you that the way they've done digital has not exactly been great. So it's kind of only a matter of time before GameStop and Best Buy and
Yeah.
all of these other avenues for buying games
It'll
physically
be like
just sort of
collector's items. It'll be very, very high priced, uh, high demand, but low produced type of items, I think, in the future, near future. Um, yeah, that was something that was always really cool. I always looked forward to. You always you got the game and you always wrapped in plastic and you try to figure out how you want to cut it open, how you want to uh, cut the sticker that held the case open or the case closed open. Make sure you didn't leave any of that on. Open it up. If it was a CD, it had a smell. If it was a cartridge, it had a different smell. If it had a book, that smell, yeah, that was a good smell. Um, I know games have a lot of like digital art book, blah 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 blah. I think it would be worthwhile for companies now. They have like the in-game tutorials, which is kind of why they went away with the booklets and the beginner levels in the booklets and like the game information because it's all on screen, right? Nobody wants to read a freaking book now. But you could totally make a book and make that digital, right? And you could give that, and I think that that would still hold the same value. It would be a little different, but it would still hold the same. And then you could absolutely just throw it in like the menu. Don't even have it as a separate file, right? You just want someone to put it in the menu in like the game options so you can see it, kind of like how you can see the credits. I think that would be cool.
go away. A lot of them have gone away already. It's also just easier and more convenient to. Number 7, a live service game that died twice. The thing about live service games, despite the fact that it seems like every other week we're hearing about one that underperformed or shutting down permanently, it's still a very successful business model when applied correctly. Games like Final Fantasy XIV, League of Legends, Genshin Impact, GTA Online, Fortnite, these are all massive successes. They're live service games. If the audience is there and you're doing something that they want, it
Sure.
makes sense. It's very lucrative, almost like a lottery, which means it's rare that a game catches on, but if it does, they're set for life. So many companies saw the massive success of these games enjoyed and, unsurprisingly, wanted a piece of the action. The problem is, and this is becoming increasingly apparent, that there is only so much time in a day. Eventually, the market is just oversaturated, and that's what happened. Everyone and their mother tried to make a live service game.
Yeah.
BioWare made Anthem, Crystal Dynamics made The Avengers, Rocksteady did The Suicide Squad, and they all kind of suck, and they all failed. They just thought they could apply a lot of what they already knew to this business model that, frankly, requires a pretty different experience in certain ways. They thought, we'll make a single-player
I
game,
was very
stretch
disappointed
it
in
out
Anthem.
over
I
seasons,
was
and
I was
everyone's
very
gonna
sad
love
about
us,
that.
and they're gonna like have parades for us, and we're all gonna marry supermodels, and yeah, it's good. But I do understand. Number 6 is the rise of modern matchmaking. This might be a little
Modern
divisive, but
matchmaking.
I do understand very much the hatred for the old online model of server browsers. There's a lot that doesn't do right, but looking back, it is a little hard not to be nostalgic for it, given some of the stuff that we see now. Like back when games like Quake and Unreal Tournament and Team Fortress 2 and the original Counter-Strike, when they were the biggest multiplayer games out there, the primary way people got into the online games was through server browsers. Generally, how it worked was that players would host their own servers and other people could join. Many games still have this as an option, but most people join automatic games using matchmaking. Being able to just start a game and immediately good was because of what I just described in the
Number
community
5.
Redemption 2.
Counting
It's
down,
probably
not
one of
up.
gaming's most baffling tragedies. Rockstar releases this game. It's basically their masterpiece. It sold insane,
Oh,
and
Red
to
Dead
be frank, it's
Online.
still doing respectable numbers. And number 4 is the death of great sports games. These days, sports games are a genre kind of treated with revulsion and disinterest by the hardcore gaming crowd, but that was not always the case. It used to be Sports games were thought of just as highly as any other genre. They were an essential part of the gaming scene, and they could be innovative and exciting. Like, they added physics to Madden this year, and it got me all like, wow, they're doing something. But in all seriousness, some of my favorite memories come from, like, really old games, like MVP Baseball 2005, NBA Street or Fight Night, or you can go back even further, NBA Jam, or hell, like the 16-bit FIFA games. So what happened? Well, two little words: exclusive contracts. It used to be that the rights were sold on a game-by-game basis, so a lot of different developers could license league teams, players, jerseys, stuff like that for games. There was still competition in that arena, and that pushes companies to make a better product. At least, like, think about it this way. NBA Jam and NBA, whatever the serious NBA games were at that time, were two completely different things. And obviously one of them won, because I do not even remember what the serious ones were. But nowadays, the primary audience for these games aren't even traditional gamers. They don't play a lot of other games, so they're kind of unaware of how consumer-unfriendly these sports games are. A lot of players are simply accustomed to the mobile games market, so they just accept how absurdly hostile these games get, especially in things like Ultimate Team modes where microtransactions
If I want it,
basically gambling.
you
The
can shit
regular
in
gaming
me.
public has basically given up on these games. When I talk about them in these lists, they either have to do something new, and I
Moving
get
on.
vaguely excited. Like, number 3 is Sega's exit from the console market. Some old wounds
Yeah.
never heal. In the late 80s and a chunk of the 90s, Sega's was Nintendo's
Like, if Sega
number one
came back-
competitor. It was the original console war, and growing up, you were either a Sega kid or a Nintendo kid.
We
If you had
would have
rich
one in
parents,
this house.
Maybe you were both sides kid.
That's
but
for
in
sure.
the console war, there really weren't fence sitters. It was us versus them, and nobody was spared. I was, of course, as you might expect from the fact that I'm talking about this at all, a Sega kid. Their downfall
Holler.
was, by the way, surreal to watch. If you were following game news at the time, you probably saw it coming, but it still felt like a seismic shift in the industry as a whole. Sega was the console competitor, but after the Dreamcast failed to catch on, which, by the way, friggin' awful thing because it was just full of great games. But after
Yeah.
that didn't work, they raised the white flag and the console was over. Nintendo won, and many of us were quite sour for a while, but nowadays I'm a pretty big Nintendo fan. Even though most of Sega's wounds were self-inflicted, might I add, it's hard to not feel bad about how it all went down. The Dreamcast was, and still is, an absolutely legendary console with nothing but great games. Well, I shouldn't say nothing but great games. A lot of great games. More than average for any console. And it also was like the first. Moving on to number 2, the failed promise of mobile gaming. You know what's weird? When I say portable system, what do you think of? The Game Boy, the Switch, maybe even the Steam Deck? But the thing most people probably don't think of
Maybe.
is the phone. A huge portion of the human population has a portable gaming system in their pocket, but so few of us think of it that way. At first, it seemed like the sky was the limit. There was real potential for the mobile market, and it could have been the next great frontier of
I
gaming.
don't use my
But do you
phone
remember
to play
how
games
big
with.
of a killer
I
app
mean, I
Angry
used to.
Birds was?
Um,
There is
but never, like,
Angry
hardcore
Birds
gaming.
movies
Like,
that were both successful. Good,
back
maybe
in
not,
the
unsuccessful,
2010s,
though.
like,
Unfortunately, it
I used to
became a
play
cesspool of gambling,
the Birds of Angry, you know? Used to play Angry Birds.
deceptive practices.
I played Fallout
That's what it
Shelter.
is.
Like,
It
I played
became
all
that
those
super
games.
quick, it's nasty.
Um,
It's unregulated back alley casino.
But I wouldn't say I was,
full
like,
of
a
grifters,
huge,
ready to
huge
fleece you
player.
for everything you got. And that's not to say that there are no good games on mobile. There are. But compared to everything else,
I feel that
the
might be
amount of actual
generational.
games on the platform is astoundingly small. It didn't have to be that way either. It could have been a significant market with tons of real games. The problem is the mobile market trained people to believe that premium experiences aren't worth premium prices. When Resident Evil 4 came out on mobile, people scoffed at the $30 price tag, even though it's the full game just on mobile. It's also a surprisingly good port. It just didn't sell well because mobile players will not pay those kinds of prices for games.
They won't.
Regardless of how good the game actually is, too. Sure, it's a slightly downgraded experience. I'm not going to pretend it isn't. But that used to be common for portable gaming. People would buy simplified versions of games that were better on consoles, but the convenience of the portable system would give them value. That's not good enough anymore. Not even for games that are. And finally, at number 1, the 2023 games industry bloodbath. The amount of jobs lost in the games industry in 2022 and 3 is mind-blowing. Over 9,000 teehee in 2022 and around
overflowed
11,000
into
in
2024.
The year isn't even over yet. I mean, we're really on a downturn. There's an absurd amount of people losing their jobs, and it's not one specific company to
That's
blame
not
here. Of course,
not cool at all.
Embracer is one of the main culprits. These idiots I do have some bonus tragedies for you, which is
Bonus.
hilarious to say. Firstly, Titanfall 2 being assassinated by the coward EA. Awesome, amazing multiplayer, all-time great campaign mode. Should have done way better than it did. Unfortunately, the geniuses at EA and their infinite wisdom decided the game should come out between two of the biggest games of the year, Battlefield 1 and Call of Duty Infinite Warfare. It didn't come out the same day or anything. These games both came out on different days, but it was sandwiched between October 28th, when Battlefield 1 came out October 21st, and Call of Duty came out November 4th. Being sandwiched between these two titans did Titanfall no favors. In
Battlefield
fact,
1.
one could make a
That
pun
was fun.
about a titan falling here. I don't know what EA was thinking, putting the game out a week after their own blockbuster FPS and a few days before
Ooh.
the next hotly
Was that
anticipated
a Linus
Call of
video,
Duty.
June the
right?
14th of this year was probably the worst day of my life so far. The previous evening, I had found out that my sister passed away. I had spent the day dealing with the family drama and grief that comes with an unexpected loss like
That's
that.
really sad. I didn't know that.
I made my way through one of the hardest WAN shows that I've ever done, just focusing on the routine. And when I came home, there was an unexplained whine that I couldn't really nail down the source of. I made my way downstairs, and I found out that the pump that runs the cooling system
Oh, no.
for my server rack here was running dry.
Oh.
That means one of two things. The reservoir is leaking, or the systems are leaking. And I'll let this watermark on the floor answer the question for you.
Oh, no.
So, instead of eating, I began the painstaking process of tearing everything out of the rack as safely as possible. I made my way all the way through both storage and utility servers, my main and my backup, mine and Yvonne's office machines, and all three of my kids' gaming rigs until I found this. The culprit. A completely corroded off fitting that dumped gallons of water on everything underneath it.
That's harsh.
How could this
Real quick, let's not ignore that, right? Suicide's no joke. It's a touchy subject for some, but it shouldn't be an option, you know? Call someone, talk to someone. Being on the receiving end of a phone call or a text from somebody saying that somebody has killed themselves, that sucks. I don't mind getting that phone call, you know, I don't mind getting that text, and I hope you guys don't either. Call someone, text someone. That's harsh. I didn't know that about Linus. That's super sad.
happen? I mean, that's galvanic corrosion, plain as the nose on my face. But this is a loop that has nothing but copper, brass, plastic. What the fuck is going on here? I've had to sit and wonder from then until now so that I could get someone over here to point a camera at this, because I'm sure that you guys want to know the answer as badly as I do. And if I'm going to lose a bunch of server equipment, well, I might as well at least help pay for it with this message from our sponsor. If I had time to untangle cables, would my hair look like this? Why not switch to magnetic cables from our sponsor? I know
Oh,
what you
Linus.
guys are thinking. It's Linus. He's always doing janky projects, and I'm sure he overlooked something. I mean, galvanic corrosion can't happen by accident. That's science.
Science.
Listen to this. You want to talk science? How about the scientific method? For a control system, I grabbed one of the other ones in the loop, and look at those fittings. Those are the same two fittings, and they're immaculate. So if it was a configuration error in the loop, these should be eaten, and yet they're pristine. Our goal today is twofold then. My son obviously wants his gaming rig back up and running, which is why he's helping. But before we do that, we need to know what the heck happened here so that we can ensure that this won't happen again. The first step of disassembling these blocks is popping the stainless steel cover off. It's important to note that this is purely cosmetic, since steel is not a compatible metal with the ones that are typically used for water cooling, like copper, brass, and nickel. Now, let's go a layer deeper and remove the Delrin top. Okay, not the cleanest loop I've ever seen.
Why is there so much dust on it?
Well, I can tell what some of this is. These look like little plastic filings from working with the tubing that we installed. Oh, there's a little metal shaving. That could be left over from manufacturing of something. Radiator, heat exchanger. There's a surprising amount of this that looks like hair or other organic matter, but there's iodine in the loop, and what kind of contradicts that theory is that this tube over here, which is running water to my system right now, is crystal clear. Well, maybe one of the other systems will give us some hints as to what that is. Actually, we don't need to go that far. Around the edges of the reservoir, there is a little bit of something. Not much, but I think I might need to up my iodine dosage and maybe throw a filter in there. Either way, none of that would explain the leak. Let's take apart the other block. Here we go. What the crap? What is this?
Ew. Why does it look burned?
Kind of does look burned. It's definitely not, it was underwater, but the kind of oxidation that could occur when burning, I guess could also happen when it's being corroded. But the funny thing is that this is where the metal, and you can actually see metallic elements here. This is where the metal was being deposited, but there's no metal for it to deposit onto. Normally, in galvanic corrosion, you have a sacrificial anode, and then you have a cathode that the metal deposits onto. But it's depositing onto the Delrin, or the space above it. You can see that's what was being corroded away, right? Which is why the fitting broke off and liquid gushed out into the system. But the deposit was so close, it was right here. The mid plate. That fitting crumbled, I think. Woo!
Oh.
Okay. Well, that's something that happened. Now, EK had a theory when I contacted them, and that was that this stainless steel cover was somehow participating in the galvanic corrosion process because it was bridged to the fluid somehow or something, but I just don't see how it could connect. None of these screw holes externally pass through to the inside of the block, and you can clearly see with their decades of experience designing these things, there's no connection here either, even if I screw this in all the way. Not gonna lie, boy, I was hoping it would be a little bit more obvious at this point.
Can we just fix it and then not care what happens?
We got really lucky this time. We only lost the big UPS at the bottom, and I lost one of the rows of NVMe backplane slots on one of the servers. The other row fully works, and I don't need the second row. Also, your computer is dead. We won't necessarily get that lucky next time. There were pools of water on the motherboards of some of the systems under this one. So we need to figure out what happened, is what I'm trying to say. Which means we need to start dissecting some more victims. Actually, wait, before we look at a different system, we should look at a second block within this system to see if there's something unique about this environment. These fuel line hoses are a bit of a nightmare to get off. You can see the reinforcing string that makes even cutting them a bit of a chore. Okay, what do you think we're gonna find?
A lot more corrosion and metal.
Oh, crud.
I called it.
Because this means your computer's not getting fixed today.
Oh.
Still happy?
No.
That might do it for EK's theory about that top stainless steel thing. Maybe this is a more widespread issue. Now we really need to start cracking open more systems and seeing what's up.
Ooh, that's spicy.
Hold on, you gotta come straight out. There you go. Oh my goodness. The plot thickens. The second fitting on this GPU is pristine.
Oh no.
What is going on here?
It's a spicy one.
The worm drive clamps? They're not touching though. And this one hasn't been moved. I unscrewed it by just twisting up the tube. This is exactly as it was. Bro, nasty. What this means to me is every one of these systems has to have every fitting popped to check if it's corroding.
That's
The
wild.
screws going into the top of this GPU block are rusted. This is not a damp environment. So the only moisture they should have access to is from in here. I didn't know which holes they came out of though, unfortunately. I don't think your computer's gonna be working for a while. Hey, thank goodness it's summer and there's lots else to do, right?
Yeah.
I wouldn't let my dad get away with that, but hey, thanks.
What do we have to do to get it working again?
It relies on a cooling system that it shares with 6 other systems. All 6 systems need to be checked to ensure that they don't have corrosion in them. because if one of them corrodes, it takes down the whole thing.
Yeah.
So all the systems need
Repeats
to be
that
taken
entire problem.
right down to the disassembly of the bare parts.
Okay, so like 2 months?
I'm the kind of dad who believes in honoring my promises, so I am not going to promise anything.
Okay.
Right, this is shaping up to look like it is going to be an absolutely terrifying amount of work, like better off starting over amount of work here.
That's
Then
spicy.
shouldn't we just start over?
Well, I mean, it'd be kind of wasteful, don't you think? And this is your gaming rig. This has seen you through many battles. Well, you're just gonna leave it behind on the field?
Yeah.
Now, it's clear there are issues with the loop not caused by anything to do with block design.
It's not like he doesn't have
There
enough
is
parts to
some
put
organic
him,
matter in here. You can
you know,
really tell
quickly
now
build
that
him
it's
another
still
computer
wet.
while they're waiting for
But
this.
I reiterate, that would not cause a leak.
So then it is EK's fault.
Well, we can't say that definitively. I think what we're gonna do is we're gonna investigate one or two of the other systems.
Instead of not calling EK a
send
liar,
them our
but
findings, and then we'll go from there. The worst corroded one in both cases was nearest the acceleration or impingement plate. But on the GPU, the deposition didn't take place on the plate itself. It took place here, before it. You're probably wondering what to do next. What we need is a corrosion check on this, and this. You're gonna start by blowing all the water out of the system.
How do I do that?
I'm glad you asked. When they aren't coupled, these quick connects stop the flow of water and air. So there's no way for us to blow out the system unless we put a female fitting on them. Now,
blow into the tube.
she should just
Oh, you drain it. Gravity. Gravity.
Hey, there we go. But that's slow, and we can accelerate the process using. Under normal circumstances, I'd be giving you guys a bunch of lectures about air compressors and computers. There are concerns with moisture being blown onto the components, static buildup, but in this case, we're just blowing out tubing, so we don't need to worry about any of that. What you're gonna do is you're gonna take this, you're gonna hold it as tight up against the in one as you can, and all the water is gonna blow out the other side when you pull the trigger.
Splish splash, baby.
Now we don't need to worry about water leaking all over our system as we disconnect our hoses. Realistically, the system is not alive anymore, but there could still be components that are good. Remember that I said that your SSD might be okay. Well, that's because it's over here on the other side from where the leak was. So as long as the water didn't come up that high, or as long as there wasn't some kind of malfunction of the motherboard that caused a cascading malfunction to your SSD, you might still have all your games and data and all your saves and all that kind of stuff. Get this hex head and pull the block off. Clean the thermal goop off the bottom of the block while you're handling it so you don't make a mess. Okay, next thing you want to do is get these fittings off. Yeah, you might need to take off these worm drives first. So you need that flathead. There's certain things that I really hope are not dead. I mean, a motherboard's a relatively simple replacement. I even have a cold spare of these just in case, we experienced a failure. But like these PCIe Gen 4 extensions and stuff like that, it'll just probably take a little while to get new ones. Then again, I've made no commitments about when this will be done, so now we're just gonna play Twisty Twist until this comes out. Not the world's most fun game.
Twisty Twist is very effective.
How'd you get to be so sarcastic?
Bad parenting, I guess?
Yeah.
Bad parenting.
Speaking of bad parenting, I think I'm just gonna have to give you a really sharp knife to cut the tubing off. Thank you.
Nailed it.
Perfect. Okay.
So now we just put it back.
Well, I don't know, man. Like, this is raising more questions than it's answering. I think what we need to do is have a look at the fittings on the GPU now. So this one's perfect on both?
Yeah.
Maybe this is a system by system thing then? The fittings are perfect on the GPU on the second system. Remember our first control system as well. Got 2 more to go though. Let's see what's shaking in those. Trays, interesting. So yours is the bad one. Oh man, I guess it's kind of good news, but it also just deepens the mystery. And there you have it. Looking at the last 2 systems, the ones above the leak, flawless, 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 flawless. Only 1 system experienced corrosion out of the 5, and it was on 2 different blocks. For
That's
real,
interesting.
chemistry majors, Get out of your armchairs, or rather get in your armchairs. What happened here? So you're probably wondering, well, what now then? Well, now I'm gonna test the two systems that were under number 3 and see if they still work. Which means maybe, ooh, caps lock. White light good. Hey, just got better. As unbelievable as it might seem, the only system casualty is my son's gaming rig.
Oh, wow.
Almost everything else survived. Is it possible that this system still functions? I kind of doubt it. It gushed water over the motherboard, like right over the VRMs. But everything else survived. What do you think, Andrew? Is she just gonna like post? I'm optimistic. I'm not. I think this one's dead.
What? That's funny.
Now, modern electronics got a lot of protections. No short circuit, over current, over voltage. But dump gallons of flipping water over it protection? Obviously, I can't deploy it the way it is. It's got its blocks and fittings all corroded to heck and back. So there's definitely going to be a follow-up where I hear from some of you folks, I go back to the manufacturer.
Yeah, I'm curious about that for
figure out
sure.
exactly what's going on, and we rebuild this mess. But I'd say this is about the best outcome
That's interesting.
I could have possibly hoped for.
That's super
Just
funny.
like I couldn't hope for a better sponsor.
Not funny for him, but like just
Next to go.
situational funny, like
And thought
interesting.
Your screen was frozen because the person you're talking to is.
That was cool. All right. Let's get this game going, huh? Oh, it's not Tossback Thursday anymore. It's Friday, right? You gotta change that. There we go. I got to that forest last night, I believe, right? There we go. Cool. Let's do it, huh? I think the plan is to grind for a little bit. Gain a level or 2, or 3 or 4. Evil Forest Trail. Steal from a bunch of people. Get potions, level up, heal. Get potions, level up, heal. Bang! Cool. Now we can heal ourselves. There's some good music, you know? Slash. Give him one more chop here. Bye. Neat. want to get too far, I don't think, right? Nope. Just kidding, we're committing. Not yet. I want to help you. I can't help you. I gotta go, I gotta get strong. I'd love to help, but first I gotta do some things. Wolf. I'll take that. Thanks for the potion, bro. Thanks for the piece of candy. Oh, I missed. I was not expecting that. Neat. Thanks, Chief. There you go. There we go. Only does 100 when you are in the field instead of 150. That's interesting. Or is it level based, maybe? I guess we'll see, huh? Oh, oh no. Although I will say that was not as strong as its normal. Like frontal attack, so there's that. Okay. That level increase helped. Oh, a high potion, nice. We try to steal again. Hey. Winning. The enemies level with you. They have to. Yeah, I feel like they have to level with you. What are we? 4 or 5 now? Let's get to 5. Let's push one more before we go fight that. Oh, Goblin Kid. Not to be confused with Rat Kid from last night. What was his name? Puck, right? Puck. Didn't steal anything. Doesn't mean that he doesn't have anything. Just steal it. Let's just chop him up, huh? Oh, one tap. Neat. Echo screen. Blindness, right? So it's 150 in battle, 100 in the field. Nice. of silence. Eye drops as light in darkness. Protect girls. Oh, okay, that's the skill, right? Okay. Neat. It's a banger. Preemptive strike. Take your potion. Heck yeah. Wonder if he's got anything else. Nope, that's it. I wasted that one, that's okay. Watch this not be a one hit. Okay, okay, okay. One more. One more battle real quick. Oh, alright, bang. Kubo. Kubo. I'll take that, thank you. Oh, okay, you're spicy this time. We got a fighter and a biter. Wow. Bye. There we go. Let's go save real quick. Not horrible. Not great. Not horrible. Save Kubo. Split down. Just write it down in our book. Alright. Let's go help. This works out. Goblin Kid. Knife. winning. She's in trouble. Release the princess at once. Yeah, like it's really gonna listen to you. Come on. Like it's really gonna listen to you. That's funny. Is it us three verse? Just us two verse. Let's do it. Oh, put me in a trance. Oh, I am in trance. Oh, this is like the limit break, right? Well, what is that light? I don't know, somehow it raises my power. Oh, we know about trance? Oh, okay. It's like a surge of emotion. Cool. It's like a known battle tactic, eh? I guess that would make sense, right? For her health, right? Or having sword arts. Doesn't have anything. Okay, good to know. Sure. Give that a shot. Okay, so it's gonna heal itself again. Not yet. We're just gonna attack. Oh. Okay, fair enough, yeah. That makes sense. Stop hurting me. You're ready to absorb, right? I got time for one more here. Oh, he ran away. Hey, get back here, guy. Princess, princess! What the heck? Where'd they go? I guess we gotta go find old boy, huh? She's gone. I was too scared to cast any spells. That monster's probably gonna eat her. How could I let this happen? Oh, Steiner. Don't worry, she's not dead yet. That monster was only a minion. He's probably gonna take her to his master. That means the princess might still be... Come! We must go find her at once. Whoa. You too? Oh, darn, guy. Oh, you're gonna hurt yourself, baby. Okay, so we're going to... We can take one more of those. Oh, miss, that's great. Nice. Cook 'em. Roast 'em. Slice and dice. Alright, I'm gonna throw a potion at him. Cook him. Yo, big guy. Chop him up. Give me my guy back, dude. He throws him up. Blip. Half a BB. Nice, we saved him. We saved him. Cool. Phew. Thanks. Are you alright? Yeah, I think so. Oh man, the thing's back alive? Oh no, it's dead now. Oh, it gassed them. Man, that thing hit you hard. You guys are lucky. If it weren't for Zidane, you'd both be dead. Some of the monsters in this forest reproduce by planting seeds in other... Oh. And when the seeds sprout, it's hasta la vista. You become beef jerky. Am I gonna die? No, you're gonna be fine. Here, drink this. It'll remove all the seeds from your body. Delicious. Yuck. Poor Steiner. Princess, I'm coming right now. Seems defeated. Nope. No standing aside. Room behind you, go. Beniro. The princess is in grave danger. Do you intend to abandon her? You're in no condition. It's true. Don't worry about the princess. The boss will think of something. Hey! Stop. And get some rest. I'd take that medicine I gave you. Yeah, he would be stubborn, wouldn't he? Damn it. I can't just stand here. The princess's life rests in my hands. What can their boss possibly accomplish? This medicine. It smells terrible. And the color. This is obviously poison. Heavy breathing. Ugh. I can't take it anymore. God help me. Drink the poison. Drink the poison. Oh, hey, not bad. Baku, forget it. Monsters born out of the mist are crawling everywhere. So what? There's nothing out there we can handle. Man, that was such a flatly read sentence. I apologize for that. Yeah, but what are we going to do about the wounded? We can take them with us. How are we going to carry all of them? Trust me. We go out now, and we'll all get wasted. My boys come before the princess, you know. It's too bad. Exclamation marks. I don't know how to say that. We're going to stay put till everyone recovers. You better not set one foot outside the ship. You got that? Yeah, we're breaking rank. I can't believe you're abandoning her. You're nothing but a big coward. I didn't mean it. I got nothing else to say. If you don't agree with me, you're free to leave the band anytime. Ouch. Weren't we supposed to steal her? Like, why would we give her up? Touch your chest, I'll take your gloves. Oh, full health? Full health. I rested. Oh, he looked back at me. Should I go back and talk to him again? Oh. Do I get to do both? Can I do both of them? I should be able to, right? Time to escape? Okay, I have to select it, and then you ready it. Structure is in poor condition. Perhaps I can break out by ramming into the wall. Of course you would. Fire! Screaming for fire. Oh, poor Steiner. What's a little doll? What an ugly doll. Princess Garnet, age 15? How dare they write the princess's name on such a ragged doll? Besides, the princess is not 15, she's 16. Princess! One more, right? The girl who was left behind. Oh, Ruby. Yeah. Where'd everybody go? And what am I supposed to do now? Such a damsel in distress. My little baby. Is it the cat? Oh, it's not the cat. It should be here somewhere. Oh, is it the doll? Huh? Damn. Where is it? What happened to my Garnet doll? Man, how am I supposed to sleep now? Oh, poor Senna. Jeez. Poor little doll. The fire probably caught it. I feel like now we know where it is, we can probably take it, give it to them, and they're gonna get an item. I feel like the ATEs, active time events, are probably... Oh, he's got the same thing to say to me. Oh. What's that, Lummy? Wrist. Plants that attack people? I guess they don't call it Evil Forest for nothing. I don't know if I want to talk to you yet. Just kidding. I feel like I probably had something else to say. I chotched that up. Oh well, is what it is. Alright. There's something over here. Alright. Oh, okay. Holler. Oh, shit. Someone's stashed. We are thieves, by the way, so... Don't feel bad about it. Oh. Thank you for helping me. Don't mention it. Besides, it was your black magic that saved the day. You know, you've got some major power for such a little guy. What's wrong? Are you peeved at me because I called you little? Yeah, you're a great mage with great power, alright? To hell with looks. It's what's inside that counts. I'm sorry. When that monster caught her, I couldn't do anything. Hey, don't worry about the princess. I'll get her back, I promise. Thank you, Mr. Zidane. Whoa. That's the first time everyone's called me Mr. Just call me Zidane, alright? Okay, Zidane. Nothing else to talk about. Jeez, he was pretty down. Maybe I shouldn't have made that promise. I don't even know if I'll be able to find her. Oh. Okay, cool. Man. I never felt so strange. Maybe fate brought us together. Can't explain it. Yeet? And I can't stop thinking about her. What am I gonna do? Forget it. Just gonna keep thinking about it. She looked kind of sad. Like she's all alone or something. I wonder what's troubling her. She didn't look like the type that would consult others either. Maybe we have something in common. This is crazy. I don't even know her. What am I gonna do? Yeah, what's there to think about? She's cute and she's in trouble. That's all that matters. Oh, what a hero. There you are. Why do you look so serious? Uh-oh, what are you up to this time? Oh no! I'm gonna take that knight and the black mage to find the princess. You're crazy, man. You don't even know what's out there. Besides, there's no way the boss will allow that. I know. Why always gonna play the hero? The boss is gonna kill you. Oh, what are you waiting for? Go talk to the boss. Boss over here. We locked the old knight up in the instrument storage room. He fusses a little from time to time, but he hasn't been all that bad. Alright, there's that. What do you got for me over here? Rubber helm. Gonna protect me from electricity more than likely. The drummer. No, drummer. Did you hear that? Something's crying. Not you. Oh, boss. I fell asleep, darn it. So you're leaving, eh? Yeah, I promised Garnet I'd kidnap her. I didn't ask you why. Can't blame you, though. She's damn beautiful. Dude, she's 16. That's fucking weird, right? Ronnie Smith, what's up, man? How's it going? Well, I hope you're ready. Thanks for joining. Welcome, welcome. Good morning. Well, I hope you're ready. So I'm gonna bust you up for breaking the rules. Alright. Gonna punch me like sucker punch him? We got room there. Oh, is that where we're fighting? What's in there? Nothing. How's your morning, dude? Hope it's going good. Oh, we're gonna fight people. Oh, we're awake now. We're gonna fight. Can I walk away from this? Hold on, let me go talk to this guy. See if I can get some fire up on that ass real quick. Oh, nope. Just kidding. I got a one-on-one this guy? Okay, I guess that's cool. Like, for real this time? Neat. You know what? Yeah, let's do it. Wonder if I can steal from him. Gonna get the first attack off, because that's how this is gonna go. I'll take your sword, thank you. I'll attack you. Okay, he said that tickles. I'm good, man, how are you? Shit's going good. Going real good. I haven't played this game in many, many years. I don't think I ever got through the first disc as a kid, so this is a game I'm revisiting. Thanks for asking. Forgot that he's going to keep on attacking. Wonder if we should steal again, huh? Let this build up. Bring it on! Arg. Doesn't mean he doesn't have anything, right? It's the first time he hasn't said anything. Probably should heal, though. Nah. Getting greedy here. Let's fill that up on here real quick. Health. Raga. See if he's got anything else, huh? Okay, there we go. That's probably all he's got. We will just fight. You feel like people's trip felled and people's elbowed me with that one. Dude, this guy's cool. Okay, we win. We win. I'll be damned. Right, oh, we have any sucker punch. There we go. We'll find your princess. Taco, taco. We pulled this punches till that last one. That's of course how that's always gonna go. Alright, we gotta go get their squad together, right? Let's talk to old boy first. I try to stream every day, yes. That is the goal. You can check my schedule out. But yeah, Monday mornings, Wednesday mornings, Thursday mornings, and Saturday mornings are usually my mornings that I stream. Tuesdays, Thursdays, Friday, and Sundays I stream in the evenings. But you can check out my schedule, man. Yeah, thanks for asking. But yeah, this is hopefully going to become an everyday thing. In the hours that I can, yeah. Silence, a scoundrel like you could never understand. Always in deep thought, deep thought. If only you rogues hadn't kidnapped her. This is all your fault. Wait until you find out she wanted to be kidnapped. If anything should happen to the princess, I will have your head. Take it easy, yeah, spicy, spicy. We're gonna go look for her, and you're gonna join. Rusty. That should have been his name. Rusty. Can of bolts. Oh, Albert Steiner. Captain of the Knights of Pluto. Adalbert. Man, I know how to read. I know how to read. Adalbert Steiner. Man, what a name, right? Adalbert. And I will never work with you conniving thieves. Alright. Captain. Ooh, this is spicy. These are spicy words. I figured you were private. What with that cheap rusty armor? Spicy. Look, this has nothing to do with Tantalus. It's something I decided to do on my own. I just want to save the princess. Humph, you better not be lying. Oh, Mr. Capri Armor over here. I won't hesitate to kill you. Oh, he's gonna fight me. I'm counting on you, Rusty. Make no mistake. I'm only going with you to rescue the princess. I will deal with you personally when this is over. Bro, we fought already. It may be difficult with just the two of us. We should seek Master VV's help as well. Oh, we called him a master. Oh, there we go. That black mage has unimaginable powers. I don't want to get him involved, but alas, it can't be helped. We need Master VV's powers to rescue the princess. Yep. Let's go light that tree on fire. We gotta get that doll back to Cinna. Not rescue, but I guess we'll go talk to VV, get our party back up. Getting out of this forest is going to be tough. Getting back above the mist is going to be tougher. It's a long way to Lindblom. Sure or something. I don't know why the boss was laughing afterwards. Maybe you hit him too hard? Is he up here? Should I get him some stuff? Or talk to him? Maybe he's gonna give me some items? Ain't gonna be no walk in the park. Better keep your eyes peeled. Counting on you to find the princess. Man, nothing? You didn't give me jack shit? After I fought you, I mean, I stole some stuff from you, but still. Hot darn. The Mage Masher. Alright, so it still has Flee, which I can do. That's good. Iron Sword. The Beast Killer. It's better to learn all the skills, right? And then swap them over? I think that's how that goes. I think we'll do that. We'll master the weapon slash gear. And that's how we'll grind as well. Oh, what's the jewel thing again? Well, Vivi, we're ready to go look for the princess. Really? That's great. Be careful. Okay. Well, actually, we want you to come with us too. Hmm? But I can't do anything. Bro, you can scorch the living shit out of stuff. Hardly, Master Vivi. Your magic was highly effective against that monster. In all honesty, I'll hold your power in greater esteem than I do this scoundrel. Ouch! I did call you Rusty. I did call you Rusty. I deserve that. But I'm scared. I couldn't even move the last time. Please, Master Vivi. For the sake of Princess Garnet and all of Alexandria, I humbly request your assistance. Come on, you're a black mage, for crying out loud. Show us what you've got. Alright, let's get going. Apprehensively and okay. Thank you, Master Vivi. It's about your black magic. I wish to try an experiment. I was wondering if... Ooh. Oh, is this where we're gonna get his sword art from? Or a sword art? An? Sword out? Sword out? Man, sword art? I think we've searched for everything, right? You really dig her, huh? Can't sit around knowing a girl's in trouble. Goes against my nature. Oh, chivalry isn't dead. Chivalry is not dead. Whatever, you're full of crap. Oh, I get it. The jealous type. She's not even his type. Oh, you're gonna give me some things. but I won't need a love potion to reel this one in. Idiot. Why don't you get your mind off girls for a second? This is the medicine I gave to that black mage in the night. It's sort of like a seed remover. Oh, isn't it an antidote? Why am I always up? I don't know. Blank's medicine. Don't forget to set your abilities. Leaving the band is your business, but you better keep training and learning more abilities. It's gonna make you even stronger. Yep, let's set these. I don't even know what these are. Man, how can you forget? It's so basic. Open the menu, select ability, equip. See you when I see you. How about, ouch. Frickin' spice, huh? Animosity. Leather hat. Alright, let's see what we got here. Oh, we got some leather hats. Excellent. Yeah, Vivi definitely needs one of those for sure. Ah, okay. Deals lethal damage to insects. Yeah, why not for now? And that's what those are like APs, right? Or maybe not the AP, but like the I guess like your skill points, question mark? Flying. Yes, I want to use those for right now. Absolutely. You take damage in place of a girl? I don't know if I want to be like that. Yeah. I don't know if I want to be, that chivalristic. There's got to be like a bed somewhere that I can rest in, right? Nope, nope, that's not a bed. The bed's over here. Yep, yep, yep. Free heals, baby. Alright, let's... Rules are rules. I've got to charge you since you're no longer in Tantalus, sorry. Oh, okay. Yeah, it's not horrible, I guess. Come back whenever you need rest. Well, at least they're not, like, kicking me out. Okay. Let's do this real quick. I'm gonna save. I think we can overwrite this one here. It'll be alright. Neat. Alright, I'm gonna take a quick break real quick. I will be right back. I am back. There's the letter for Zidane. Oh, nice. It's for me. Oh, from Ruby. Oh, cowgirl. Zidane, are you alright? I'm doing good. I met an interesting stranger in Alexandria today. I'll tell you more soon. P.S. Tell the boys in Tantalus I said hi. Ruby sounds like a nice girl, Kupo. Okay, cool. Well, Moscow, I will give you mail. Let's save. I know I just saved, but I just read it. I didn't save before I read it. Ruby's nice. It's nice. Let's go grind for a little bit, huh? Oh, you know what I didn't do? Is I did not set... I don't believe I set BBs? Oh. Does not have any. Fair enough. Yeah. Because I don't think the leather shirt here is what I want for BB. Yeah, no. Okay. Neat. I guess let's just grind, huh? We're gonna use Zidane to steal. There should be like multiple enemies now, right? To have a party. Okay, it's only gonna be singular. It's gonna be interesting. Neat. I'm gonna need you to not do that. Okay, I want to see that. Vivi casted it. That was cool. Alright, let's get some weight behind it. Oh, we all got 7. Okay. We got that Phoenix down. We're gonna do this for a little bit. I think we're gonna do this for the rest of the morning for like the next half hour or so. We're just gonna grind it out. I'm not quite sure what the area looks like, so we're just gonna do it here. At least for another level or 2 or 3 levels. Go back, save, heal. We'll head out that way a little bit. Steel. Potion. Got here, Chief. Goblin punch. Ow. Chop, baby, chop. Okay. Next one, we should have a level up. Swirl is so deep. It reminds me of one of the what was that, the Microsoft visual equalizer. Fins. I'll take the potion. Hot darn. Bye. He's just not punching me, dude. Alright. I'm gonna try to avoid that. Yeah, get a few more levels here. What, like, power leveling isn't the thing to do in this one, right? I know it's not like 8, but really, like, the grind is based upon, Wow, bro. Okay, that wasn't bad. But I think the focus, even though it said focus, but like the focus is grinding for the abilities to be up, I believe, and then you move on. I think that's how it goes. Cool, more potions. Health. Focus. Thing card, nice. Goblin Kid. That knife. Okay, I mean, it's respectable. Who are you punching? Bro. Okay, for a bit here. We'll give it one more level for these guys. Missed, baby. Haha, swat. Job. Oh, for 80. Nice. This is a level up for Steiner and Phoebe as well. Nailed it. 3s and 5s. Let's go heal real quick. Go heal. Save. Welcome back. Thank you. I know they didn't say that, but that's what they were thinking, you know? Clearly. I wish the bed was closer. I understand it, though. Free health. You gotta jump through some hoops. AKA loading screens. That's exactly what I was doing. I was gonna rub my back, stretching my back out. That is funny. Bye. Save real quick. I forgot that I muted my mic there for a second because I sneezed. So I apologize. Phoenix down. Chop, chop. More thing cards. I wonder if you can convert those. You have to be able to, right? Orchestra in the forest. Okay, let's really liven this place. Yeah, let our music do the fighting. Oh, that's a throwback to, what, Final Fantasy VII, right? It's how to boost morale. The Juno Parade, right? I haven't played that in a long time. That is on the menu of things to play, but not the OG. We're gonna play Remake Intergrade and then eventually Rebirth. Hey, not bad. Dun 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 dun. I'm gonna go take a look around. Center Toes, we'll be leaving soon. Oh, we got her up and running, huh? Da, 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 da. I'm gonna jump in the hole. More than likely. Let's not fully commit to anything down there yet. Let's get another level or two. Go back and heal, and then go do it. Ah, see, yep, this is what I've been waiting for. Systematically take them down here. Okay, nice. There we go. Games, baby. Games. Ooh, 15 this time. Nice. Okay, we're getting lots of potions now. Hork and Hork, yeah. A few more here. How's that? Health. Yeah, Bolt Boy just clean it up. That's how it goes. Level up. Next one, those two will level up. One thing I do have to keep in mind, though, is bosses only drop AP in this game. So that'll be something I'll need to remember. There's no XP, so if I'm banking on that next level push, I will need to watch out. Okay, so I think these are area specific then. It's the only thing. Oh, you're about to die. We'll go back to the double enemies. That one's a good run for a bit. We'll do that for the next little bit. I'm not leaving without a potion. Fanfare, baby. One! There's one! Oh my Lanta. Alright, let's go get it on this one. Gooblinos. Bye. Spicy. Couldn't steal anything. Dude, that's a lie. Just for that. Now you can burn, homie. Roasted. Hey yo. Cool. Alright. Oh no, you know what? We're gonna stay in here for a little bit. I got a few more minutes. I got like 10 more minutes. We're just gonna grind. We're gonna use these next 10 minutes to grind here. Ooh. Wait to see if I yield anything from this steel. Goodbye. Chop chop. Nice. Chop chop. Oh, I missed. Slap. Okay, okay. Dane's getting up there. He's getting up there. Okay, that was good. That was a good fight. Got a few potions, a phoenix down from that. Worth it. Good loot, good loot. Just a few more times here. Gotta give that one a sec here. Got a potion. Now we got a chop, dude. Bye. Got a 14. Awesome. Awesome. Okay, okay. We got a few more in us here. We'll get one or two in that single enemy area in the beginning there. Didn't steal anything. That's okay. 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 Bye. Solid. Alright, let's head back. We'll heal up. Save. Oh, didn't catch one. Nice. Totally thought we were gonna catch one in there. Oh, heck yeah. Freaking banger. Wonder if Cappy's got anything to say. Where'd that doll go? Did Center take it? I feel like there's a way to give it back to him, right? Blanks with the boss. Alright, let's heal first real quick. Get that rest in. Let's go talk to Blanking Boss. Oh, maybe in Boss's room? Down below? Nope. Hmm. I don't read anything. Forgot. But you are an item shop now. Cool. I'm gonna do that again. Never trust the manual save. Well, it was fun. Always a fun time. Man, I remember that game being different when I played it when I was younger. But also I was young, and I probably didn't read through anything. So that's interesting. Very, very interesting. Well, I have had a good morning. I hope that you all have had a good morning as well. Thank you for joining me this morning. Thanks for hanging out. I will be back on later this evening, I believe around 9 o'clock or so, my time, which is Central Time here in the US. I think we'll be playing some Pacific Drive. I think that's what I want to do. We'll see. But I think that's what I want to do is continue that. And so we'll do that. Hope everyone has a good Friday. Stay safe. I will see you later this evening. Thank you for hanging out. Take care.